Okay, so his message about Jesus was, he said to me, Jesus did not go out and find followers. You know, you're always getting those messages on Instagram or wherever, like, get more followers, pay this, do this program, all that. It's like so funny. What he said to me was that people will follow you or find you if they are supposed to. Jesus did not gather people. He didn't send his apostles out to gather people. What he did was he lived his message. He spoke his message. He did not stop speaking his message of what felt like truth to him, just because there were authorities above him who wanted him to stop, because he was empowering people. And the authorities did not want people to understand that your light is within, and that you create your reality, and you attract what you want in your life, and that you are eternal, and that you have forever to work on your soul path. That we are all connected, and we are all one, and that we all matter, and there is no hierarchy, and that we're here to share resources. You don't want people to know those things when you want them to live in fear and to control them. But Jesus never deviated from who he was or what his message was. He just went out and he spoke. He didn't have a temple or a church. He went out in nature and he stood in the fields and he spoke, and the people who were drawn to him came to him. And it's the same thing for any of us light workers. I'll put us all under that category: starseeds, light workers, earth angels, light bearers, whatever you want to call yourself, healers, witches. If you fall into any of these categories, you know that your main purpose is to elevate, open, awaken, and remind people of their light, and to alchemize energy, to shift energy for people, and to open energy so that people, not so that you are healing them, but so that they get closer to understanding how to heal themselves. And that is exactly what Jesus was trying to teach. He wasn't looking to be put on a pedestal, to be worshipped, to have a church built around him. He was trying to teach people that which I have done, these things you will do, and greater. I'm paraphrasing his words here, but the message is super, super clear. What you're seeing in me, you also have within you. And the second coming, and this is my opinion, is when we all now are going to awaken to the new earth and understand that we are the Christ consciousness. We are the second coming, all of us together, working together as a tapestry, to share and have compassion and expression, and to see each other as one, and to love each other, and to forgive each other, all of these things that Jesus taught. The most beautiful thing about Jesus is that he saw the divinity in everyone because he felt it in himself. And that's such a beautiful thing of every teacher. Not that I am teaching you. Jesus didn't even probably feel that he was teaching anybody anything. He was just speaking his truth. He was just being who he was and what he knew at a deeper level. I just heard a really cool story recently on this podcast I love, which I will highly recommend, called Raw Spirituality. And Alyssa and Zach are the two people that do the podcast. You could probably find it on Spotify or Google Play or whatever you use for podcasts. Absolute gentle brilliance. It reminds me of my friend here, Dagu, in the sense that they are just so quiet-spoken and have so much wisdom. And they told this story, and it's really not their story, but I love this. It's about Ram Dass, and it applies to this. So apparently Ram Dass had a brother who was very religious and very attached to the whole Jesus principle in Catholicism. I'm assuming Catholicism, I don't know. But that Jesus was the only savior. And at some point in his life, this brother of Ram Dass's had to be hospitalized psychiatrically, and he started to believe that he was Jesus. And Ram Dass went to visit him, and he said, his brother said to him, "I'm in here because I'm Jesus, and nobody understands that." And Ram Dass said, "No, you're in here because you think you are only Jesus, and what you don't understand is that we are all Jesus." So I kind of paraphrased the story, but the point is, Ram Dass said, "I am Jesus too, so I understand how you feel." And his brother said, No, you don't understand. That's not how it works." And Ram Dass said, "No, the reason you're in here is because we are all Jesus." And this is the mentality that we're going to get to. and what my friend Dagu here tried to say to me. Love people for where they are. They're going to get there. Like Jesus said on the cross, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. What that meant was more than, Jesus wasn't saying, hey, they're really, these people are really base and violent and they don't get it. What he was saying was, on a human level, they don't understand, but I forgive them because I see their light. I know their divinity, and I know that they will get there as their soul evolves. They will come back to understanding that we all originate from love and light. So living your life as Jesus is a beautiful way to go about it, in the sense that you don't deviate from your message. You stay in the flow at all times. You don't turn and run when things become difficult, when people don't believe in you, when people are threatening you. You continue on the path of being who you are and speaking your wisdom. You're not forcing anybody. You're not going door to door. You put your message out there, and the people that are supposed to find it will find it. And you remember that it's all going to be okay in the end, because even if you end up with a lifetime of being crucified on the cross, if you are sticking to your integrity and your message and your light, that is all you need to do in each lifetime. You are eternal. You are always going to have a lifetime of forever to evolve your soul. So when Dagu said to me, keep going, that is exactly what he meant. See the light in yourself. See the light in other people. Riley's got to get the mailman. Riley's going to see the mailman if he has any light. Is the mailman delivering light today? Don't take everything so seriously, even though it seems very serious and painful and hurtful, and that you're suffering and you're stressed out. Try to fall into that place of being and flowing and just no thoughts and all heart radiating. And keep going on the journey. Blessings. I hope I said something that opened you, awakened you today. If you would be interested in a distance Reiki energy session where a lot of information comes through specifically for you on your soul path, or an oracle card reading, you can check out my Dream a Little Reiki wixsite.com webpage, and both of my links are in my bio on Facebook and Instagram. Much love.